white church. Take me down to the little white church. Take me down to the little white church.
Country 102, and there you go, Little Big Town. 8:12 after 8, you're listening to the Louie Herron Toyota Weekend Kickoff. Louie Herron in studio, and we were talking about leasing last hour, and let's do one more little thing about leasing, and something that I'm just always curious about, always apprehensive with a lease. You've got wear and tear, you got mileage. Tell us how that works. Tell us a little bit.
Well, first thing I wanted to tell everybody as we went to the break was letting folks know that if you want to get out of a lease early and you didn't want to go to the dealer, you can go to swapalease.com. That's swapalease.com. You actually can put your information up like Craigslist or like Auto Trader. Put your car information up, and you can actually have somebody bid on that and actually take over the payments. My wife and I have done the same thing. We had a Ford Expedition years ago, not on that website, but someone just assumes your payment. So if you've been in a lease for 2 years, got 2 years left, and you want to get something else but don't want to trade it, don't want to fool with it, you can go to Swapalease. It's kind of like selling your own car. So that's good information. And again, you can get a lot of this on theautoschool.com. Anything you want to know about car buying is right there. Randy, in terms of mileage and wear and tear, if you agree to do a lease, okay, you are liable for the excess mileage and the excess wear and tear. However, remember, I said in the very beginning of the segment, we talked about it, you have 4 options. You can buy, sell, trade. In those 3 scenarios, I want you to think about this. Buy it, you get the car. Sell it, John Doe gets the car. Trade it, the dealership gets the car. In all 3 scenarios, the bank that you leased with never get the car back. Therefore, all the excess mileage and all the wear and tear, there is no penalty. There is no charge. The only reason why a lender has that in place is because if you do the last option, which is turn the car in, they're stuck. They've got to take the car and sell it at an auction. And the banking folks are in the banking business. They're not in the car business. Therefore, you're going to have to pay the difference. That's why I reiterate, Randy, if you lease a car, it's a great way. You just simply have to buy it at the end, sell the car to somebody else, or just trade it like you do every other car.
Is it split pretty evenly what people do when a lease runs out? Do each, or do they do one thing more than another?
Well, here's a no-brainer. If you're a person, like for example, Randy, I've leased several cars, me and my wife. I don't drive 12,000 miles a year. I 15, 18,000 all day long. Most people don't drive 12, 15,000 miles a year. So for me and anyone else that's listening that's like that, I would trade it 100% of the time. I would never want to pay a bill to a lender once I've given the car back to something. That's ridiculous, right? I would just trade it and just give me an appraisal based on the mileage and condition. Remember, if I had bought the car, it's worth the same money based on the mileage and the condition. It's not worth any less. It is what it is. The payoff is what it is, just like a purchase. And they're both pretty relative. So the negative equity and or equity that you would have is not going to change or vary that much in a buy and a lease if you're trading the lease towards the end of the term like a purchase. So again, you just have to think about that when you're trading your vehicle. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're somebody who drives under 15,000 miles, Randy, then you definitely want to do the last option, which is turn it in, because you can turn in and walk away and you don't owe anything. So you win in either scenario. If you drive a bunch, trade. I would never tell you to turn it in. I would never tell you to turn it in because you're going to get stuck with a bill. Trade it. If you under the mileage, turn it in. Always turn a vehicle in because you can start off on a clean slate. There's no reason why you would trade it with having any negative equity in the deal. Just start over.
Gotcha. Okay. Now we're going to talk more about this next break, but quickly, Louie-a-thon going on now, and I know it's time to get in there right now. Some people are saying, well, is this the time to go?
Randy, seriously, right now, if you're listening, folks, on a Corolla, $159 a month, Highlander, $299, a Camry, $199, Tundra, $349, great payments, 0% on almost everything in stock. But more importantly, the promotion right now, Randy, like I told you in the break, is very costly to me. No payments till 2012. Take $2,000 off any Toyota. The reality is, if you go to shop for a car, the number one apprehension is working out these numbers. Come to the lot, pick a car, take $2,000 off. Don't worry about the numbers. Take $2,000 off. You know you got a discount without even fighting for it. We'll make payments for you till 2012. You got 2 years of maintenance. You basically put gas in it and go for 2 years. And then, of course, you get the lifetime warranty. If you keep the car till it dies, you've got lifetime warranty coverage and all the major components that make the car move forward or backward. It's a no-brainer. It's a great time right now. We need the business. If you're listening right now, I'm at the store every day. We need your business, and we'll do whatever it takes to earn your business.
So go to theautoschool.com today and get in there later this afternoon. All right, thank you. We'll talk to you again, Louie Herron with Louie Herron Toyota, the weekend kickoff on Country 102 WKZR. Here's Zach Brown Band now with Jimmy Buffett.